see you. Hello, and welcome to this little video. In this video, I wanted to share with you some stationery I bought recently. I realized I have a million, seemingly, that's an exaggeration, but a million different reasons to send cards in the next month or so, and so I decided to buy a bunch all at once. They're all super cute and I want to share them with you, so that's what we'll be doing today. I'm going to trace them with this tiny little brush from Olive and June and tell you a bit about them, what the card looks like, and who I plan on sending it to. So without further ado, let's get started. So I just took all the cards out of the bag. I believe I have 9 different cards, or 8, 9 or 8, and then a journal. So the first card is this one. It says, you are magic. With a little star above the eye. We have other little stars on the background. Some of them are gold and some of them are just white. We have this beautiful rainbow and some mushrooms, and then also a moon, a crescent moon. So this card is blank inside, and I decided to get it for my dad, who, is a trip. He has a good sense of humor, and he was at Woodstock. He had a beard in the 70s. He was a bit of a hippie, long hair, all of that. And so he has some very good stories. And at this store, I was hoping to get all these cards, like I said. And I found one for everything I needed it for, except for Father's Day. There were some Father's Day cards, but not really any that suited my dad. And I know Father's Day is a little bit away, but I saw this one and I was just like, I think this is the one. So, because it's blank inside, I decided I would find a way to write the right kind of message inside to make it fit Father's Day. And it's a positive message, and it's on point, on brand, on theme for him. So I think it will go over well. I love the colors. I think it's really fun, and I know he'll get a kick out of it. I can already imagine him laughing. He'll get a good kick out of it. So this is the first card. Then I have my dad's birthday card. His birthday is around Father's Day. So it's before Father's Day, actually. No, it's slightly after, but anyway. I just went him on, the cards. I just wanted all the cards. So this is for my dad's birthday. Like I said, he has a funny sense of humor, and I'm not really sure why it is specifically, but he gets a huge kick out of American Gothic. Like, he loves American Gothic. He thinks it's funny, and I think he'll think this card is even funnier. I think more than thinking the actual painting's funny, because they're so deadpan, any iteration or twist on it is instantly humorous to him. So here we have a woman with brown hair, tendrils coming down here. There's a white collar on with a red brooch of some sort, and this red dress. It's kind of like an apron or a house dress over her real dress, or a slip with a little house dress like pattern on it. She has a red and white striped party hat on, and she looks as deadpan as ever. Then we have a man wearing a red party hat with white polka dots. Polka dots. And he has only a little bit of hair, some round glasses, what do you call these? A party streamer, popper. It's not a streamer or a popper. Little blowy thing, where it goes out and then it curls back up. He's wearing a shirt with a button at the collar, some overalls for working on his farm, a black sweater or overcoat type thing, not so fancy as an overcoat, and he's holding a red balloon. In the background we have a barn, a home perhaps, and farmland, some trees. So this will be for my father's birthday. And the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm wondering if my sister got him this card once, maybe, or if I did, because it's so him that I think it's possible someone got it for him before. So I will have to text my sister and be like, do you recognize this card? Hello, do you recognize this card? And if that's the case, then I'll use it for someone else. So, American Gothic party style. Okay, then we have these two cards. I guess I'll show them to you together. So this one, well, they both have flowers, and actually now that I'm looking at them, they have a lot in common. They both have flowers, and they're both circular or somewhat circular. This one's ovular, and they're intended for the same person, for expressing condolences, sympathy. So I'll tell you a bit about that. This card is white with a pinkish, like grapefruit colored flower. I don't know what kind. All these nestled petals. It's really beautiful. And then in script it says deepest sympathy is kind of a salmony, grapefruity color to match the flower, but a bit more vivid and darker. So, my friend's father passed recently, and that's the first of my friends who has lost a parent. And so, obviously I want to support him and let him know I'm there. So I already made a donation to a foundation in his father's name, as suggested by the family, for the memorial. And then I'm going to send this card to him. And I was talking to my mom about it, and she said, you know, when my parents passed, I really appreciated people who checked in on me like a month or 2 months out. Once I had time to process it and sit with it a bit, and all the commotion, if you will, had kind of died down, it meant a lot to have people still checking in on me. So I got this mini card with another pink flower, darker, deeper pink, like rosy pink, but the flower is not a rose, not a rose. And I didn't do that on purpose, but it just seemed appropriate. There was another card, similar shape, with the gold foil on the edge as well, same size, but it had a moon, kind of old school looking illustration, and a star, and it was pretty, but it was maybe a little too somber for what I needed it for or wanted it for, so I opted for this one instead. So yeah, this one has a pink flower as well, as discussed, a little bud here, some pretty leaves that our first flower does not have in frame, at least. And then it has some scalloped edging, and it's in gold foil, the edge. So it's really beautiful, sweet and small. And I just thought that I would send this to him later on. I might drop it off with some kind of food or something. I haven't really thought that far ahead, but these are both for my very good friend. Next up, we have this card. It is a birthday card. This is for my friend, and I'll tell you about her in a second. So it's a white card, have this gold foil shape, I guess a circle if it goes behind the pyramid, or it's just a blobby shape, and it says happy birthday, happy birthday, with a pink and purple sided pyramid, as though this side were in shadow. And then it says, celebrate your magical power. So this is for my friend's birthday. It's coming up. She is having a black and white ball to celebrate her birthday because it's kind of a big one. So I have a black and white dress I will be wearing, and I'm gonna bring over probably some vodka. We have a lot of vodka left over from our wedding. We bought all of our own liquor, so we just have a lot of stuff left over. Not too much, but more than we can get through. So I'll give her a handle of vodka for the party, or two, and this card, and then I'm thinking about something else, maybe packets of seeds, because she likes gardening, like special like rare, hard to find seeds. Or there's an oracle deck that I've been eyeing that's based on plants, so maybe that. She's a really wonderful person. I've referred to her before in some videos as my flaky friend, which is definitely accurate. She's quite flaky, and I think I've talked about how that's how she is. She's kind of, she has so many interests, and she's so animated, and she's so creative. She's a little distractible, a little forgetful sometimes, and once I came to accept that as a feature of our friendship and not a bug, as it were, everything became way easier. She's an old friend of mine from college, and I just love her very much, and I love her spirit. So I feel like this card is perfect for her. Then we have this card. This is a wedding card, as you can see. It says, "Happy wedding day." And then it has lots of cute multicolored flowers around, kind of periwinkle lavender, bright orange, bright pink, mustard, sort of fawn or eggshell color. It's a strange color palette, and I like it. So this card is for a friend. I can't attend her wedding, just for personal reasons. And actually, she and I are in a little bit of a sticky, tricky place right now. I think trying to figure out if we have values in common, kind of thing. And so we're just figuring that out. But regardless of how that unfolds, I really care about her, and I love her relationship. I think they're really beautifully suited to one another, and I'm really happy for her to have found someone. I think having a partner held a lot of importance for her. I think for a lot of people it does, but not for all. And for her it seemed super important to have a committed, loving partner who was willing to support her and grow with her. And I believe she has found that, and I'm really, really happy for her. So I just wanted to send a little gift along, even though I'm not going to be able to go to the wedding. The wedding is a destination wedding, so it just wasn't feasible for me. And I think because it's a destination wedding, she was also very understanding of that. So this is a wedding card for them. Then we have 2 Mother's Day cards. This one is for my mom, and this one is for my partner's mom. So I guess we'll start with this one. It says, "Happy Mother's Day," with very neat print. And then it has some kooky looking fruits. Not kooky looking. What am I saying? Kooky looking fruits. It has some kooky looking fruits, okay? So we have this watermelon, little seeds, and it's, oh, I guess these are their babies. All right. And then this little slice of watermelon, looking at its mama. Got a single grape, looking at its mama. And this big bunch of grapes. This is the mom with the knowledge. her little babe. Then we have a green apple with eyebrows and some blush and its little apple slice baby. A strawberry with eyelashes and little seeds and a flower like a fascinator coming out from her head, which is so cute. Her little strawberry baby, little baby banana. For some reason I'm surprised that this banana isn't like a banana slice, like a little circle, but I support the artist in the artist's decision because, again, the kookiness of these fruits is so sweet and so light-hearted and without being cutesy, and I'm so here for it. So anyway, a banana, she knows what's up, and she's gonna tell her baby banana what is up. So I'm not surprised at all that my partner chose this card for his mom. I feel like the slight strangeness of these fruits just called to him, and it makes a lot of sense. He has a really beautiful relationship with his mom, and I also really love his mom. She's a fantastic person. I feel really lucky to know her, to have her in my life, to have her in my family. And yeah, it's this rare thing. I think a lot of people have heard of people who are super close with their mom or their dad, and sometimes it can get in the way of a relationship, like a romantic relationship. But actually, my partner and his mom are very close, and yet, because she's such a fantastic person, so respectful and so thoughtful and kind, and just like reasonable, it has been nothing but wicked easy to not only get along with her, but to love her. So, sweet card for her. And then I have this card for my mom. It's a red heart with a white banner unfurling, and it says in kind of a tattoo font, Mom, and it has some blue flowers and some leaves here. It's a little simple, but it just reminded me of my mom because she has a few tattoos. She doesn't have this tattoo. That would be silly because she's the mom. And yeah. So, I don't know. I just liked the tattoo style and reminded me of her, and I think she'll like it. It also has a little bit of glitter on it here and there for some highlights. So, I also really love that. My mom is great. She has such a light spirit, joyous spirit. She's always looking for things to do. She's very curious and excited about life. And yeah, she's freaking cool. So this is her Mother's Day card. And then finally, we have this journal. Did I need a journal? You may ask. I did not. I definitely did not need a journal, but because I did not need a journal, that also illustrates the fact that I will want a journal. I will use a journal. I collect journals. The journals are attracted to me and I am attracted to them, like a journal will be picked up by me, So this is an eco-friendly, handcrafted in Nepal journal. They had a few different prints. One with strawberries, with cherries, something else. And I liked the strawberry one. I almost got it. But this one just seemed to suit me better. It just looks like me, how I see me. So it has these white fluffy flowers, like chrysanthemums, maybe. Probably not daffodils, probably not dandelions, but they are kind of reminiscent of dandelions that you could blow the seeds off of and make a wish. Probably chrysanthemums or something though. And little white buds here and there, other variations on the flower. And then all of these stems and leaves are gold and really beautiful. Can they catch the light? And yeah, I just saw it and thought it was beautiful, and it was really well priced, so I decided to pick it up because I can never have too many journals. Even though I already have a journal that I picked up on, what do you call it? It's not like a tiny library, but like a free table, you know, like take whatever you want table outside of someone's home. They had a red journal about this size, bound, that was totally empty and unused, and so I picked that up recently. I'll have to think about what I want to use this one for, because also, yeah, like here's another journal I guess I want to show you that I've already started to use for tarot, and it also catches the light, and it just has that blue marbleized cover. It's so beautiful. Yeah, just showing you journals. I could just do a whole collection of journals for you, but I think it's time to say goodnight. I hope you enjoyed this little stationery haul. I enjoyed sharing all these cards with you. I hope you're doing super, super, super well. And if you're not, that's okay too. I will talk to you very soon. And until then, good night, good night,